Good afternoon, Professor. Today I have the pleasure to talk about the articulatory system. This group is integrated for Roger Rodriguez, Yulisa Séptimo, Alcibiades Jaramillo, and Ricardo Córdoba. I am going to start by saying, how do we produce sounds? Think for a minute about how people produce sounds. Say a few words and concentrate on what's happening inside your mouth. The movements of your tongue, lips, and jaw are incredibly quick, delicate, and complex. When we speak, we push air out of our lungs, up through our throat, and out our mouth or nose. The vibration of our vocal cords, along with movements of our tongue and lips, change the airflow and produce different sounds. Even a slight change in the position and movements of these parts can make a perceptible change in the sound that is produced. The articulatory system. All of the body parts that we use to produce sounds are called the articulatory system. Teachers need to understand how the articulatory system works so they can help students learn how to produce sounds accurately. These are the most important part of the articulatory systems. The lungs are where sound production begins. When the breath, air moves and out of these two bags-like organs in our chest, when we speak, our lungs push air up past the vocal cords and through the rest of the vocal tract, the space in the throat, mouth, and nose where sound is produced. The vocal cords and vocal folds are two small membranes in the throat that produce the sound of the voice. When the vocal cords are stretched tight and close together, they vibrate repeatedly more than 100 times per second, and the sound that comes out is louder. When the vocal cords are more relaxed, the sound comes out is quieter, like a whisper. Now I'm going to show you how the vocal cords function. For example, if you have to say the consonant, you can see in the image S. The sound is S. If you put your finger in your throat, you cannot feel vibration. When you say the word Z, Z, you can feel the vibration in your throat.
Good afternoon, teacher Video. My name is Alcibiades Jaramillo. We are going to performance articulators. Continues with the topic. We are going to present you the lips. We have lower lip and upper lip. We use the production of several consonants. For instance, P, B, M, W, F. The way we move our lips, making a rounded and unrounded or stretch a bit weight, is also affects the sound vowels. For instance, baby, main, power, beautiful. The other is teeth. Teeth are used when we say the consonant and sound F, and V, with the upper teeth touching the lower lip and with the tip of the tongue touching the upper teeth. For instance, fall and very. The next is the alveolar ridge. It is slightly rough area just behind the top teeth. It can also be called the tooth ridge, the tooth ridge or gum ridge. The tongue touch or almost touch the alveolar ridge when we say the sound T, D, S, Z, L, and M. For instance, top, sat, zebra, Brazil. The next is the heart plate. Is in this area, heart plate. It is a hard part to the top of our mouth, beginning just behind to the alveolar ridge. It can also be called the roof of the mouth. When we close, when you or we close your tongue is probably flap again your hard palate. The tongue touch the hard palate when we say the a sound. For instance, yes, yesterday. Thank you, teacher.
Hello teacher, I am Julissa Septimo. The topic of my group is the articulator and I have to talk about the soft palate and tongue. Balloon or soft palate is seen in the diagram in a position but allows air to pass through the nose and through the mouth. Yours is probably is that position now, but often in speech it is raised so that air cannot escape through the nose. The other important thing about the balloon is that it's one of the articulators that can be touched by the tongue when we make the sounds cook, for example, cake, and g, for example, goop. Contact with the slower life of the balloons, and we call this velar consonant. The tongue is of course very important articulator and it can be moved into many different places and different shapes. It is usual to divide the tongue into different parts, though there are not clear dividing lines within the tongue. For example, t, dog, and sh, shark. Thank
Hi teacher, my name is Roy Rodriguez and I will talk a little for about the articulator, jaw and the nasal cavity. The lower jaw moves up and down to allow the mouth to open and close. Its movement also helps the tongue move to higher or lower position and to make the space inside of the mouth bigger or smaller. All the all the all of these movements have a great influence of the sound we produce. And the nasal cavity is the space inside of the where air passes in and out when we breathe through our nose. It can also be called the nasal passage, This area is important in producing the nasal sounds M, and for these sounds, the air stream move up, out, towards the nose interest of the mouth. Um, my conclusion about the thing that I told, this articulators is very important to the moment you talk in English, to try to communicate with the other person, talking with the use use the correct word, producing the correct sounds, the using the articulation to talk fine, and you can explain and share the message the best way. Thank you so much.